So, I'm sure you all know the situation by now, but just to sum it up, a staff member came forward saying a K-pop idol harassed her and other workers. Both Irene and SM confirmed it. Irene apologized and Irene and the staff member made amends, so now you're all caught up. In this video I'll be going through some of those things and giving my opinions on it, cause I feel like most of the opinions are pretty biased, both for and against Irene. So first off, I wanna say, there are still some people arguing that the staff member was lying and that this whole thing is a lie, even though Irene literally confirmed it. Do you really think SM wouldn't file a lawsuit against the staff member if what she was saying isn't true? When have SM ever put out an apology that quickly, and you're still gaslighting people that it's fake? Now, I do think the apology was obviously damage control, seeing how they had no choice but to come forward, since there's allegedly a voice recorder involved, which I'll get to soon. Next, people are saying that Irene must have had a good reason to yell at her for 20 minutes until she cried, which obviously there's no excuse for. There's this speculation going on that Irene was experiencing wardrobe malfunction that day, and that the earpiece she wore was electrocuting her, which you can't really confirm, but the staff member stated she wasn't working with Irene that day, so that's off the table. But people are bending over backwards trying to find ways to make some excuse for Irene and can't manage to hold her accountable, even when she is holding herself accountable. I've seen a lot of people saying that it's not that big of a deal, and that this is between Irene and the staff member, and I completely disagree with that. The point is, this isn't just between the two of them, this isn't an isolated incident. The staff member said in her statement that she came forward not only for herself, but for the other people who experienced the same thing too, and SM didn't deny it, and Irene confirmed it in her apology, that she's sorry for her attitude throughout her career, so this puts her whole character in question, at least for me. Now I'm gonna go through some things delusional stans think are suspect, starting with the voice recorder. Why did she have that voice recorder in the first place? She stated she was warned by other people to prepare herself for working with Irene, so that alone is a good enough reason to have a recorder, in my opinion. Who would believe her if she didn't have it anyways, and you're acting like anyone couldn't just turn on a voice recorder when they heard Irene yelling? So are we ever gonna hear what's on it? Probably not. Since Irene and the stylist made amends, there's no reason for the stylist to release it. If there even is one for that matter, maybe it was just a bluff to put pressure on Irene and SM to admit, and I mean, it worked. Next, why didn't the stylist just do this in private? So this is kinda stupid. Do y'all think anyone can just get in contact with Irene or SM whenever they want? And again, she stated she didn't only do this for her, but for other people too, and Irene apologized to them too, by the way. And lastly, why did the person delete their post? Since all she wanted was an apology from Irene, and she got one, what would be the reason of keeping it online? She said she doesn't want things to get worse, so she deleted the source of it. It's really not that hard to understand. So to sum it up again, Irene confessed to being rude towards several of workers, but also a lot of workers came in support of her. She apologized to that staff member, and to other staff members too, but you aren't letting her take responsibility, so how are you expecting her to learn from it? Okay, so with all this information, you ultimately decide on your own whether to support Irene or not. The best thing to do in my opinion is to stay neutral, don't go sending hate to Irene, and don't die defending people you don't know. I guess some of you still don't know how to separate the fact you know Irene through her job as an idol, not a person. If you still don't think being rude to staff is a big deal, you've never worked in retail and it shows. I don't think it's necessary for Irene to leave Red Velvet, and I hope this doesn't hinder their future. She apologized and that's all she can do for now. So that's it for this video. If you're gonna leave a delusional hate comment under this vid, at least make it entertaining. Okay, bye.